This movie describes how to use the activity Fill a Box with Chocolate, skip counting techniques. Here I have an array, and this represents a box of chocolate that I need to fill with chocolate squares. We're told to make and fill a box with 5 columns and 3 rows. So I can drag these 2 red points to change the number of columns and rows in my box. So first I'll drag this point, so I have 5 columns, and then I'll drag this point so that I have 3 rows. Now I'm ready to fill my box. To fill it, let me try using these strips which have 5 chocolate squares in each strip. So I have 5, 10, and 15. So I can fill my 5 by 3 box with 15 squares of chocolate. Let's try solving this problem another way. I'll press Reset All Chocolate to move my chocolate strips back, and this time I'll start by filling my box with strips of 2. So 2, 4 chocolates, 6, 8, 10. Now I'll move on to these strips of 2, 12, 14, and 15. So once again, we've seen that our box of chocolate holds 15 chocolates. The first time we skip counted by 5, 5, 10, 15. This time we did our skip counting by 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and we added 1 to get 15. So to play this again with a different size box, we could press Next Problem, and this time we have a box to fill with 9 columns and 8 rows, and we could reset all our chocolate pieces and then drag our points to make our box. Game B and Game C work a little differently. In Game B, we're told to fill a box with 35 squares of chocolate, and the box should have 7 columns. So I can make 7 columns, but we don't know how many rows we should have. So let me just start by filling my box. Well, I can fill this first row here with 5 and 2, and that makes 7. And I can do another 5 and 2 and 1 more. So I can begin to skip count now. 7, 14, 21. And let me add a few more rows. So 7, 14, 21, 28. And oh, I think 1 more should do it. So 7, 14, 21, 28, 25. There, I've filled my box. So each new problem will tell me the total number of squares in my box and tell me how many columns, but it's up to me to fill the box and figure out how many rows. And finally, in Game C, we're told the total number of squares of chocolates and the number of rows, but we have to figure out the number of columns. So I hope you enjoy the activity Fill a Box with Chocolate and that it doesn't make you too hungry.